Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. 10 p time on the dollar. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins and everything else. We gotta do tactical analysis. We are no longer doing technical analysis, we are doing tactical analysis on this channel, because what we do can no longer be considered technical, so it's tactical analysis. Yesterday we were a little bit excited, a little bit euphoric, a little bit bullish, a little bit too bullish. Right now we are pulling back, of course, as we predicted. Yeah, I mean, everybody could predict that. I mean, the candle was so big. There will be pullbacks. And today we're gonna look at what's gonna happen next, how we doing. I'm gonna break out of this channel towards downside, stuff like that. Batch guitar, let's go. How you doing, man? Christopher Kerr, morning all, looks good. Looks good so far. The beauty, what's up? How you doing, man? Did you get slight rejection or just consolidating for next leg up? I think that's just consolidation, but you gotta pull back. I mean, it was a 5% candle yesterday, so everybody expects pump after debt ceiling resolution. What you don't know is that's already priced in and it will dump. Don't get caught with your pants down. Sorry about that. I'm not with you on that one, Gord, but it's okay. Abdopter, I'm long on render and injective. Sandbox as well. They're about to break out. Injective breaking out right now. Inch breaking out. Maybe. We're gonna let me just see Inch. Nah, I wouldn't say it's breaking out by it did break out yesterday out of this channel up here. I mean, yesterday was a breakout. And even, today is just continuation of the breakout. I make so much money today, my best day. Nice, very nice. Long render, are you nuts? Look at the weekly overextension, a huge bearish render. I got a render somewhere down here. Overextensions, I don't know. My channels are a little bit messed up here, but I'm a little bit unsure about this channel. This is just short-term channel up here. Should go something like this over here, maybe down there. Something like this. There we go. It's a very nice channel up here, and not much is happening. Maybe something is happening. Not much is happening. It just going in the channel. It's still in the channel. It's still climbing the channel. Dobro jutro, Stan, how you doing? Mladen Petrov is in the chat. Diamond hands, nice. Gort, are we entering the bull market? Are we entering? Since June last year, we have been in bull market. This is the bottom before the next leg up. It will happen when the adopter streams. Watch, Bitcoin is the bull flag, dude. If you don't believe me. Okay. Bull market on the way. Prison, how you doing, man? Batch guitar. Alt season is here. Maybe, just maybe, very, very close. No bearish divergence on the weekly Gord. There is no bearish divergence. I haven't actually looked for the divergences on the weekly, but it's good that Mladen tells us that there are no divergences. Are you looking on the render? Massive bearish divergence. Price up, RSI down. Lena pump. Everything is about to roll over. Don't get caught up in the mind games. The market bear playing right now. Joe, you guys talking like you know stuff. I mean, Joe, that's the way in crypto, everybody knows like they know stuff. And that's the biggest lesson you can learn, when you're on internet. When you're on internet, everybody seems that they know stuff. But the truth is that, 99.9% do not know their stuff. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna know the stuff better than other people. So when they, tell you that they know stuff, you're gonna, call them out on their knowledge, and you're gonna win. Well, I thought Bitcoin. I have 8 trades open. 8 trades, man. What you doing, man? What you doing? That's too many trades. Random to overbought for me now. I mean, if you just got spot position, you can have you can have 2,000 spot position. That's fine. But trading 8 position, that's you cannot follow all of the position at the same time. Render 2 overbought for me, right? Render is not overbought. I mean, it is going up, but it's not overbought or anything like that. Look at total bull flagging. Look at bull. Why are people talking about bull flag? There is no bull flag. What do you mean bull flag? There is no bull flag. I mean, this last part bull flag. This thing over here, that's not a bull flag. I'm sorry about the lines, but this over here is not a bull flag. It's another beautiful day, 26 people watching. Remember us when we were getting 200 to 500 in the bull market peak? Yeah, I remember those times. I don't think it was 500, but it was like 300 or something like that. Those were the good old days, Anthony. Good old days. They will come again. 2025. We will be having my goal for this channel is that in the bull market 2025, I will be having 1,000 people live on the show on the Bitcoin Daily. You know, watching us talking about the moons. We will be spreading the glory of the moons to 1,000 people live on the channel. That's the plan. Cryptoras, good morning. How you doing, man? Gears. BitTensor Tau audio. This Verbund morning, how you doing, man? Jorgen, yeah boy, where my bulls at? I remember as well, TL never replied to me back then. I didn't. It was probably because you didn't have a green name. If you had a green name, I would probably have replied. And you don't talk that much, you know. People like Gort and, you know, Rothstein and, you know, these other guys, you know, they spam the chat all the time. So you gotta reply to those people, you know. But if you just say one thing in between up here, you know, I might miss it. Okay, guys, let's see what's happening with Bitcoin up here. This is the most important part up here. What you're gonna see here is my channel. This is on 1 hour. Let's go to the 4-hourly time frame up here. So we are pulling a little bit back into this channel up here. And I'm a little bit unsure where to start. Let's start with the weekly time frame up here. Let's start with the weekly time frame and pop some, you know, stuff on the chart so we can actually see what's happening. So here is the 10 moving average that you know, Mlanis told us about yesterday. So we hit this resistance over here. This also happened on the daily time frame. We hit the 50 moving average resistance up here. Tried to break it 2 times right now, pulling back, but I would consider this as a, you know, consolidation pullback, you know, whatever you want to call it, because this candle up here, guys, this candle up here was 4.5%, and that's from open to close. From bottom to top, this is 5.71% candle. I mean, you get a 5.71% candle, you will have some kind of pullbacks, and the most, you know, common reason for that is because you are overextended from something. So if you go into the small time frames up here, you'll see that, you know, 50 moving average, 200 moving average and stuff like that. I mean, they are way down there. Like over here, you know, 20 moving average and 50 moving average is, you know, still down at 27k. You know, 26.8k. So, you know, having some kind of pullback down here, it's normal. You can see here that this move up here went kind of parabolic up here. It's still kind of going parabolic up here towards the upside up here. It can still continue towards the upside. I'm a little bit unsure whether this is going to be a parabolic move, you know, or not. You can see, you can see that, you know, technically it is going in some kind of parabolic phase up here. You can see that, you know, the move is increasing towards the upside up here, give or take, right? And we still haven't broken this parabolic move towards the downside. Now if you do start breaking out, we might actually, you know, go over here or over there or over there or over there. Yeah, right, you can pull back, but this parabolic move has not yet, you know, been you know, done. Now this is parabolic move on a small time frames over here, very small time frames. This is a 4-hourly time frame, so it's not gonna last forever. I mean, we can definitely do something like over here, you know, and then, you know, pull back and stuff like that even bigger. But we can also just pull back over here, you know, start breaking these moving averages, sorry, start making this, you know, start breaking these trend lines over here and then pull back towards the downside. But this parabolic move, the short-term parabolic move up here is still not broken, still in full effect, and it is still going towards the upside. That said, up here you'll see up here that you know, we are consolidating towards the downside. This might be, you know, people might think that this is some kind of, you know, top up here, but you know, usually in these parabolic moves, these stops are usually very violent towards the downside, and this isn't. I mean, just kind of, you know, slowly moving down over here towards the downside. Now people might say that this is a bull flag or something like that, but I don't see any kind of bull flag or anything like that. I won't be going into too much into small time frames. We just be, you know, be looking like over here. If you look at it, the daily time frame over here, you know, we can definitely you know, go back to 27k. This is actually 27k down here. So this is the range right now. You don't want to start falling below these moving averages down here again, because that's going to be very bad. And we are at some kind of resistance, of course. Not only are we at resistance at 50 moving average on the daily and the 10 moving average on the weekly, we are also at resistance in the channel, right? If you look at this chart over here, and I'll remove this, I'll keep this channel up here. If you look at the chart over here, we are, you know, hitting this bigger channel towards downside up here on the, you know, on the dollar up here towards stop, and we are just getting, you know, rejected by that. But the fact that we tried to break out of that yesterday, I mean, it was a little bit optimistic, you know, thinking, oh, we're just gonna, you know, blast through the resistance with after 5% candle towards upside, was a little bit optimistic, and we said, you know, shorts are in order, it's all good, it's all dandy. It can, you know, shorts are not gonna be, you know, long lived, but short-term shorts, it's okay. Short-time shorts are okay, and it is pulling back a little bit over here towards the downside, but there is no problem with the chart. Everything looks very, very nicely. We came here to some kind of bottom. We failed to actually go even lower down here towards the downside. The fact that we did this move up here and try to get down to the bottom and fail that, and right now we are exploding towards the upside, this actually seems very, very bullish to me, right? Also, like I said yesterday, I don't know how many people you watched yesterday's live stream. I was a little bit too euphoric, too excited, but this move up here was very, very nice, and I actually like this move so much that I got very, very excited. So I wasn't bearish or anything like that down here. I was still thinking this is gonna hold, is gonna go towards the upside. Up here, the fact that we did this move up here, it is stopping this, it is stopping this, what are you gonna call it, this it is stopping these double mountains playing out towards the downside over here, right? I wasn't bearish, but it is nice to see that we are bouncing off of that very, very important support levels, and we are not just bouncing with 1-2% on Bitcoin. We are bouncing with 5% move towards the upside, which is huge, so this looks actually very, very good. And on the weekly time frame up here, you'll see that we managed to get up to the 10 moving average. We still didn't break that 10 moving average resistance, but we did do another thing. We did break something with this weekly candle up here, and that is that we break above the resistance level. So you can see down here, when we went down with this red candle over here and up there, we created the support level over here. That was very important. You can see once we broke that, we retested that support level, and then we still pulled back all the way down to the 20 moving average, and right now we bounced above that support level. So we are above the support level. Yes, the 10 moving average is still in full effect up here and is holding us a little bit towards downside, but I still believe that this is going to break towards the upside eventually over here. How is it going to do that? And then we're going to continue towards the upside. And if you look at the chart over here like this over here, we went down to 20 moving average, again to 20 moving average up here, consolidate, and towards the upside up here. So when this consolidation is going to be done, I think that might be done at the end of the June, in the start of July, and then we pump over here towards the upside, maybe a little bit up here towards the upside, and then explosion. July is what we are waiting for, guys. July is the magic number that we wanna get to, and it looks okay. It looks very good. So Bitcoin doesn't seem to be in bad shape. We can still even fall back inside this channel up here and go all the way down there, and then fall down. But before we actually can fall down to some kind of 22k or 25k or whatever, right down here, we need to break certain levels. Right now we broke this accumulation phase over here, and we broke that towards the upside. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. Now today is Monday, so we don't have any kind of reason not to pump, or we don't have any kind of reason to, what are you gonna say, we don't have any kind of reason to say to people, oh, it's weekend, nothing's happening, there is no pump. Like, it is Monday, we got 5 days for pumping up here right now. So there is that. So we are looking for this breakout of this bigger channel. When that happens, the good times is gonna be pretty much obvious to everybody, and that's what we're waiting for. We are not quite there yet, so maybe a couple of days more, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe it's not gonna happen. Maybe we're gonna go down towards the downside over here. Maybe we're gonna lose everything and drop down. I don't know, but to me it does look bullish more. So I'm not looking at this scenario down here at at all. So there is that. That's the whole resistance that we have on one place. 10 moving average, 50 on daily, and the descending channel. Yeah, so everything is there. So once that's broken, like what is there left? Like Milana says, we got the resistance up here on the channel. We got there is on the daily time frame, there is the 50 moving average over here, and on the weekly time frame there is the 10 moving average up here. I mean, everything is in the same place. And we are right now hitting that resistance with the head. So of course there is going to be a lot of short positions coming out there, but will those short position play out in the long term? That depends to be seen. And I don't see that much of a rejection up here. The volume up also up here after this move towards the upside is going towards downside a little bit. Any kind of consolidation and kind of move towards downside is actually good. That volume is going towards downside. So I don't see any kind of problems with Bitcoin. It looks good, guys. It looks good. I came here, I did this Bitcoin daily just to tell you it looks good. It looks good. The party was fun last night. July it's gonna happen in July. Market closed today. Yeah, market is closed in some countries, not all countries. Like futures market is open, I think. Futures are open. Nasdaq is open up here. Dow Jones is open. See, market open up here. S&P is open. The DXY is open. The S&P 500, Dow Jones stocks are not open, but the future markets are open. You'll even see up here on the CME chart, Bitcoin CME chart, that the future market is actually open up here. You can see this red dot, green dot up here, that's open. What people are gonna be saying right now is that, oh man, we got a gap, we got a CME gap, guys, we got a CME gap. Is on the weekly as well. Yeah, we got a gap, man. We got a gap. We gotta close the gap. We gotta go back down again. No, we don't have to go down again. I mean, it can happen, but we don't have to. There is also gap over here, guys. There is gap. There is gap. This didn't get closed. This one over here got closed. Which didn't get closed, but this one didn't get closed. There will always be a gap that doesn't get closed, guys. There is always a chance for a gap to not be closed. So, you know, don't believe in the gaps with your money. You know, you can believe in the gaps when you're talking Discord and Telegram and stuff like that. Oh, I believe in the gaps. But when it's time to put the money on the gap, don't put the money on the gap. I am the pump. Jurgen is the pump. Can you look at Lena, please? That seems uninteresting. Just stream 1 hour and we'll be breaking out adopted time. Give it time. Bull run is starting. Bitcoin is bull flag. Look 50 minutes and small time. You want to tell me that Bitcoin is starting the bull market on a 50 minutes time frame? Nah. Bitcoin is not. Bitcoin started the bull run started over here. Now people might not believe me, but that's when it started. This over here was the spring. That's what we like that. It was a little bit different kind of spring that we are usually, aware, accumulation, spring, markup, that's what's happening. And the stars are aligning. The debt ceiling is gonna get, postponed for 2 years until 2025 when Bitcoin hits, the top of the bull market. So, everything is getting in place, guys. Everything is getting in place. I never talk in chat, adopter, unless I'm sure about it. You are... Chaos, Gio, I'm gonna ask you one question. You answer me that question and I'm gonna know how sure you are. So tell me, how sure are you about this? How sure are you about this? Tell me that. In percentages, how sure are you about this? So, over here, and altcoins are also pulling back, but altcoins had a nice run towards the upside up here. You can see up here, hit some kind of, resistance levels, pulling back right now a little bit. Anyways, managed to get above certain levels up here. So I wouldn't say that, this yesterday's pump, 99%, yes. A wood is 99%, that's good. That's good. Then it's very believable. But that's not Chaos. Chaos needs to tell me percentages. But guys, this pullback towards downside, do not think like, oh, it's going down, time to short and stuff like that. Think about like this. If you are bullish and stuff is pulling back, that means that there will be, buying the dip opportunity. There might be very nice long positions right now. Because there are no long positions when stuff goes up. There are no long positions when stuff goes up. You need to have these pullbacks to something to enter a long position. I mean, this is crazy, right? So right now that you are having everything in red, remember guys, just because everything is red does not mean that you are going down. It means that you are getting a pullback. It means that you are getting a position for a long position right now. It means that it's getting ready. It means that it's getting ready. Of course, if it breaks your, support levels and stuff like that, if it starts going down, then you might change your theory a little bit about this. But the way I see it right now, these pullbacks on altcoins are God-given long positions, guys. God-given long positions. We'll call nice pump on XRP yesterday. Yeah, Mladen did call. It was so nice. I'm gonna show you what Mladen actually showed me. Where is in the chat? It was in chat yesterday, somewhere up here. We're looking at, because Mladen was talking about XRP. Over here, yeah, this one. It was very, very nice. The 47 up here. We are looking at this move up here as well, and it exploded from those levels. It did explode from those levels. Yeah, let's for 1 hourly. Yeah, exactly over here. You can see up here it was curving up here. It was looking like it's gonna dump, but you know, over here, right over here, you know, it exploded towards the upside. Very nice call on the XRP in the chat plan. You know, finding good, you know, coins that are just gonna blow up. That's the trick. With the way guy and you. Yeah, we all call it. Is that Rothstein? Nah. I'm seeing bullish diversion as well. So let's see a little bit about, because oftentimes we just look at these. Oftentimes we just look at the moving averages and channels and stuff like that. Let me see a little bit on the up here on the daily time frame, weekly time frame, the RSI. So the RSI up here came down to some kind of 40 level, and right now we are bouncing to 56 level. We are not overbought or oversold, but even the trend over here, this trend over here is broken. I don't know if this trend over here is broken yet. Not quite yet. This bigger, but you know, this bigger is going all the way from up here. But the short term, you know, the short term downtrend up here is already broken up here, which is very nice on the daily time from the RSI. And up here we got a bullish cross on the MACD. Not only that, you can see that these dumps up here started going towards downside, while this, you know, momentum was going towards upside. So it was already, I was already seeing this before, and I was thinking like it is already losing momentum. So when you see stuff like that, the momentum, it is going down, but momentum is being lost, it is actually quite nice. And over here we actually broke towards upside, which is very, very good. And there are no overbought or oversold levels right now, so it looks very, very nice. And on the weekly time frame up here, you'll see that we came all the way down to something like, you know, 55 levels on the RSI down here at the bottom, which is a very normal pullback, very decent pullback towards downside. There is no problem up here, and we still don't have the bearish cross, right? So it was looking like we were gonna get like a bearish cross over here, but we still don't have a bearish cross. I mean, this can definitely still continue going towards downside over here. Do something like this, and then you get a bearish cross, but you know, we still don't have any kind of bearish cross. Now the momentum is going towards downside up here in a downtrend over here. So we are losing momentum in a downtrend. There is no overbought or oversold levels. So even indicators right now telling us, you know, it can either pump or it can dump, because it is not overbought or oversold. The levels on the weekly and daily time frame are stable in the middle, and right now the price can actually do whatever it wants to do. I believe that we should be bullish until we get out of the channel, and I think we should keep that stance. Because once we get out of the channel, you know, if we get out of the channel towards downside, I think we should become bearish. But if we go out of the channel towards upside, which I think is more probable right now, I think we should become bullish. So that is that, right? So then, you know, price can actually do whatever it wants to do, but we are not out of the bigger channel yet. But you know, soon enough, guys. 5 minutes up, 5 minutes is falling wedge. 5 minutes leads into larger. Looks beautiful. There you go, guys. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this Bitcoin Daily. There is Ivan on Tech, you know, daily video out there as well. If you haven't watched it, you can go check it out now. I think I'm gonna watch it. I think he's just talks about China again. You guys don't believe me, but you know, Ivan on Tech is one of the greatest, you know, YouTube channels that you can watch, you know, in the morning. He keeps you updated on the news, what's happening. You know, he talks about altcoins. He talks about, you know, greater, you know, psychology of the markets. Like, the guy's been in the space, you know, since 2013-14. He's been, you know, he's programming his own chains and stuff like that. Like, the guy's great. Like, he knows everything. I don't know why you're not watching Ivan on Tech. You should be watching Ivan on Tech, guys. If for nothing else, for entertainment. Here we go again. Yeah, that's just me. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Hopefully something happens. I do believe that it will be, you know, places where you can enter long positions right now, because stuff is moving back. You are getting red candles for the long positions in a bullish trend. Guys, enjoy the day. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.